Have you ever had that thing happen where you hear a new word, a word you've never heard before, and then suddenly you hear that word 10 times in the next week? Or one day you'll just keep seeing people with a missing limb, just all day long. Or, as in my case right now, your favorite heavy metal band somehow becomes a bizarrely repetitive and destructive force in your life. And you wonder,
craving for tender, juicy bites of meat-stuffed meats.
does this mean something?
Bursting with flavor. Send in your suggestions before March 21st, and don't forget to set your downloads for a new season of Endgame with investigative host Gavin Rockwood. Investigative host. It doesn't sound very good.
Hang on. Where's the...
Eating anger. Yeah.
It's right, Rog.
It sounds terrible. Doesn't that sound terrible?
I don't like it either, but it is what Gavin wants.
Yeah, it's very hard to say.
He wants to try it with just that wording.
Investigative host. We still rolling?
Still rolling.
Yeah, it would be nice to know that.
Still rolling on take 22.
So don't forget to set your downloads for a new season of Endgame with investigative host Gavin Rockwood. This time he takes you into the heart of darkness, on the road and 6 feet under, with America's most dangerous heavy metal band. How do you pronounce that?
1 second. The band is called Touch Us. A heavy metal band called Touch Us.
Took us.
Okay, that's odd.
Anybody?
Took us. The band is pronounced took us.
And how do you know that?
Why don't I call downstairs, Roger?
That's
and they'll,
You don't have to call anybody. It's pronounced took us.
and they'll double check on it and it'll be fine.
Thanks.
That's the way it's pronounced.
That may be, but I don't want Roger to be worrying about it while he's in there. Right? Okay, Roger.
Yeah.
I'm calling down.
That's super.
It's took us, all right? It's took us, okay? I'm wearing their shirt. I mean, they're just like my favorite band, so I know how to say them.
Roger, I'm gonna just run down.
No, fuck it. He's got the t-shirt. Let him call the shots. Why don't you let him tell me how to say it? How do you say it again? Steve?
Took us. They're called took us. It's an unlikely name for the most dangerous band on the planet. Not just America, I'll grant you that. But took us means ass. And what's more metal than ass? Nothing. Trust me, been a proud Took Us minion since my first show in March of '95 at the New Paltz Civic Arena. Basically, it changed everything. Heavy metal became my enduring love. But I've discovered what you love can really tear you apart. Which is a pretty metal sentiment, actually. Betty left me because it took us. She never understood it, but the other day she hacked into my blog files and found some Took Us lyrics. They upset her so much, she went overnight to her friend's house in Jackson fucking Heights and never came back. Took Us is pretty much a dog whistle for girls. They like it about as much as they like Geddy Lee.
Hey.
Which is about as much as they like my penis.
Hey, man. I ate your sandwich, man.
And so then my boss is a dick. The day before Betty left me, I had this big idea. She was always saying that I didn't know how to really go after what I wanted. So what I wanted was my own show at iHole, a podcast all about Took Us, All about their history, from Clem's childhood to the Troy metal scene to the murder case to them now. It was going to be in-your-face podcasting, it was going to be in-your-face podcasting, really showing these artists up close and telling why their music's important. I had it all mapped out. All of it. I just had to wait for the right moment. Luckily, it was my day to get his juice.
Oh, fantastic. New bumpers. Going for a new look. Oh, God. Sound guy, right? Yeah. Maybe some new sounds to go along with it, huh? Hey, Mimi, can you fly those vitamins in here for me, please?
Mr. Rockwood, I have something very important that I want to propose to you. I'm trying to find a moment.
Well, look, be aware that I've got a car coming like in 2 minutes, all right?
It's
Mimi, please!
It's all on here, and if I could just use your laptop for just a minute, I think that you'll find. So,
You pitch.
Here are your vitamins.
Fantastic.
Here is your itinerary.
Perfect.
And the van is ready and your car is out front. Hello, Stephen. And analysis is scheduled for a call from you at 3:30.
Okie dokie.
You're expected at the chicken house at 4:30. As per usual, the local fire and police have been notified. They're having terror drills at all the schools this afternoon, but they should be done by 4. And EMT will be on hand in case anything goes awry.
Well, we can only hope, Mimi.
Right, well, if your vitamins are in order, perhaps we should get you downstairs.
Well, your sound guy here, Steve, was going to pitch me a show, but I think we have sort of a policy against that, right?
Yes.
it's a demo.
Yeah, well, we can't accept pitches from staff, Steve. I mean, think about it for a minute, right? You can see what kind of legal problem we would get into.
Well,
Look, I don't have the time, but I'll tell you what, give me the stick, and I'll look at it on the road.
there's all kinds of personal stuff on here, so
Okay. There you go.
don't.
There you go.
I had a sinking feeling he wouldn't mention my show again. Days go by, and when he gets back from Newton, sure enough, he doesn't. He won't even look at me. I was crushed. That was the night I got home, and she was gone.
Dude, this is harder than you think, but you need help and I need a vacation. I just don't want a boyfriend who's a minion. Betty.
And then the next thing I know, they announced the new show, Endgame, Bring the Blood, on the trail of Tuckus. They stole My show. They stole my show. But they're not gonna steal this one. So, stay tuned. And in the meantime, like the man says, here's an appetizer to the meal of horror that is now being served you.